Fauci himself was like, you gotta be washing your hands and getting your cootie boosters. That is the worst thing I've ever said. I hate the way that sounded coming out of my mouth. I hate it. Why did you make me say that? You specifically. I feel emasculated, humiliated. Infantilized. All of that. God. Also, what's wrong with people being in love, Swan? Do you have an issue with that? Look at this monogamous couple here. Does that make you repulsed? How dare you? I'm an evil genius. I'm in your head. Get out of there. You don't want to. You don't want to be in there. I'm telling you, you do not want to be in there for too long. You're gonna start seeing some weird stuff. Do not take the first left down the hall. It's so bad. You gotta, Swan. I'm begging you, get out of there. You gotta get out of there. For the love of all that is holy. Are you afraid of the cooties? You might be. When you're in my Twisted mind. It's like a museum in here. A museum of what? Don't say it. As long as you don't find the information to my secret accounts, we're fine. The ones that I do have and have posted on. One of them fairly recently. But you'll never know which one it is, or what it's called, or what exactly I'm talking about. Secrets, you say? You'll never find this one. Even if you did find this one, you wouldn't even know it's me. That's the best kind of secrets. You're not allowed to have more secret accounts? These ones I am allowed to have, I think, in secret. How am I supposed to like and share the post? You would not share these ones. I know you wouldn't. You would not post these on main, so to speak. Right, so. I ain't never seen you retweet anything of that nature. Do they have cooties? They do. They do indeed. So you are not allowed to see them. At least in the capacity that you would understand that I did. I want to see them. No, you can't. You're not allowed to see them. You are simply just not allowed to do so. Why are there so many wrinkles on this lady's clothing? Let me at the cootie. No. I refuse. You'll have to freaking track my IP address and trace the... You'll have to reverse engineer a way to search them that way if you want to see those. At which point I will have used my firewall to detect that you're doing so, and I will VAC ban you from entering my PC ever again. And I will call the authorities. The president will get involved. Joseph Gordon Biden himself. There'll be posts all over that account of people doing like this. And you just, I don't think you're emotionally mature to handle it. I'm mature enough to handle that. I don't think you can handle it. Oh, that's the wrong number. And I do mean layer. This is the hair layer. My spike is growing. I'll stop bringing it up for now. It's like the, your feelings right now are probably how I felt when I heard about the Disney Vault, but not the Disney Vault that you're familiar with. The Disney Vault that they keep of all of their employees' Rule 34 drawings. Because they have to, I guess, because, you know, it'd kind of be weird if, like, all these children's properties, these children's media franchises, like, just had a bunch of official prawn drawn of them floating around out there. Like some Beauty and the Beast type stuff. You do not want to catch the official art of that floating around, I don't think. But yeah, when I discovered that was a thing, I was like, but I want to see it, though. Now that I know that's out there, a bunch of veterans in the Disney industry, like these professional animators, they've made fan art of that variety, and we can't see that? That's evil. Just another way the mouse is evil. You know, his Rule 34 account, huh? Yeah, you'll never see it. I will die clutching that one to my chest. No one will know. Unless I become a millionaire off of it, then I will probably start telling everyone, yo, you got it. Look what account I just made $1 billion off of. Nuts. Someone wanted one furry commission and I'm a millionaire now. It's crazy. Should have been doing this years ago. Wait. I'll make you a proposition, Swan. I will show you my Rule 34 account if you tell me where yours is. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. Put it on Patreon so I can see. Oh, a Patreon. Or you can tell me where Rob's is. I'll compromise. Just expose him for me. I don't have one. I don't believe you. Not for a millisecond. Oh. Do you actually happen to know what his is? I gotta go real raw. Show me your deeds. Your sins. Show them to me. Swan, what are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. This is what you sound like when you're grilling people, I think. Start going full exorcist mode. I haven't drawn sins in years. But it has happened, you say. barely have time to keep up with merch. Yeah, that's true. You actually do make things that people want and buy. I have the luxury of having nobody want anything I do, except for the commission that Stove graciously bestowed upon me of my arch nemesis. But luckily, I have a lot of free time. Otherwise, it has in ugly old sketchbooks, in hushed whispers. Best commission of all time. Yeah, just make something the commissioner is guaranteed to hate. No matter how good the end result is. Or the commission drawer, giver, artist, for you. Oh. I like how I'm drawing all this facial hair first, even though I know I'm gonna have to move it later. I don't know why I do this to myself. I've designed this character on the basis of I always draw his facial hair first, like some kind of idiot. Now I'm just kind of stuck doing it. Some people out there be like, I want you to draw your own OC because I know you'll enjoy it. Or the drawing process that way. Meanwhile, I'm drawing the hand. Yeah, the thing I have never expressed more vitriol towards than anything else. In my entire life. Howdy, Pard. Shoulda. Well, pow! That was the sound of me using the Great Sword's upswing attack to launch her 30 feet in the air. Can't wait for World 2. Oh, I can't wait for World 2, and then there's a recurring, and she has to come back. No, I was gonna say that. What if they do that? I don't think I'll play that. You know what? I think I might actually quit. I think I might quit the franchise. Hey, Pard. No! You can't be here. You're dead. You're supposed to be dead. You won't quit. I might. It's in your blood. My blood will cover the streets. If the handler comes back, it'll rain from the sky, my blood, in a boiling fire. Like a biblical event. It will cast down from the heavens if the handler comes back. She'll come back just for you. I'll end my own existence on the spot. I will evaporate. Well, I've had about enough of all this. Whoosh, there I go. Nothing but a wet stain on the chair, just where water vapor used to be. But it was me. It will be me who has evaporated. Just like I said I would. On a side note, do you want to see it? Here's this. I think it turned out pretty alright. I don't know if there's some touch-up stuff I want to do. I've been debating it in my head. So far, I think it's alright, though. My drawing glove is so sweaty right now. Are you gonna post it? I'll probably post it. At the very least on some subreddits and stuff. I still gotta send it to Stove. But I think it turned out pretty good. This was a whole nightmare. I just settled on a simple frame because I tried like a billion other things with all these intricate pattern designs that were based off of the mission complete screen that you get, or the little stamp that shows up. I tried so many things, but eventually I just landed on this, and I think it's better for it. Not too in the way. It balances the piece well. I think people will think you're an uncultured swine who likes the handler. Ugh. Ugh. If only he would have commissioned the serious handler, then I would be respected in the Monster Hunter community. But no, I have to be here. Where people think I'm lame. Nobody with an ounce of self-respect puts this much effort into a handler commission and has it be the original handler. With such gripping character traits as, I like food. Oh, so cool. My favorite character in all of Monster Hunter. Hey guys, did you hear that? She likes food. What else do we know about her? Literally nothing. She likes food, though. She really likes food. You can't take that away from her. God, boy does she like food, though. Oh, and also she's dumb. That's a character trait. She almost gets eaten in like every cutscene that she's in. Another cool character trait. She's the chosen one. I mean, with how much she's lived through, despite herself, she might be. She definitely has the most plot armor in the entire franchise. Except for maybe Aiden. He literally got attacked by Fatalis and lived, so maybe he's got a bit more plot armor. You know, aside from the main character. Main character definitely got that plot armor. But you gotta earn that plot armor. You will fail that quest a million times before you earn that plot armor. We're the Sapphire Star only if you win, which I didn't when I soloed Fatalis a bunch of times to try and kill him by myself. You only get the plot armor after we kill Fatalis? That's the reward? Yeah, you gotta get him though. Which is the problem. I've been falling behind on Monster Hunter. They just released Amatsu in Rise, a returning boss fight from Portable Third, and I haven't even done that yet, but apparently the fight's very fun. I haven't done it yet though. I don't feel pressured to do things in Rise, though, at least, because everything is scaled to be soloable. Unlike some of the stuff in World, which was like, you gotta have, like, 4 people minimum to get this done. Or else it is just not worth it. That's what we forge from his scales, the plot armor. World knew what was up. Did they? I don't know. I prefer it when they stopped making everything require a lobby full of people. The raid bosses were a cool idea, but when they said, okay, now you can solo them, now that we've released all of the content, that's fine. You can just do it solo now. I was like, oh, thank Jesus. Thank the baby Christ himself. They made us happy fouets. Much to my dismay. No, you have to play with me. Well, maybe if you played Rise, that would be easier. Think about it. The game exists. Whoops. That's not how you draw a line. Ugh. See what happens when you have the responsibility of having to do the thing? You don't want to do it, do you? I really like how, like, Ronin, this guy's character design has become, just with his hair here. Like, I've shown it before, but here in the, like, the first chapter I was drawing, you just got, like, it's so short on the sides here, you can barely even see it. Like, over here, it's like a little wispy thing. It's like, it's not, this is anything, this is nothing. But then I go back here, and I'm like, I've fully just transformed this guy into one of the last remaining samurai, with his haircut anyway. And I like it, it's better this way. Now the explanation is he has, at some point from chapter 0 to chapter 1, he must have got a haircut or something. Because that's just how you explain away inconsistencies, I guess. Big hair, yeah, his hair got bigger. That's what happened. I can't control it, it just happened. The longer you let me design a character, the bigger the hair will get. And frankly, I'm afraid of this fact. I can't stop it. Literally uncosplayable, my character designs. You will need to have so many pieces, so many wigs. Otherwise, impossible. Good luck. You do not have the volume to have a ponytail, and then also the top knot, and then also the bangs and the beard. You don't got that. You don't have it. What the heck is this? I do not remember the jazz organ version of the Zelda theme in Skyward Sword. The Skyward Sword Lounge Edition? I do not recall. Link walks up to your girl with this song playing in a pinstripe suit. What do you do? I'm not dueling Link. If anything, I would just wait for him to embarrass himself because he doesn't know how to speak, so. If he tries to make conversation with her, he will simply just fail if I wait long enough. Link walks up to your girl, says nothing. At that point, I think it's a 50-50 whether or not my girl accepts him over me. If she doesn't fall for his looks immediately and his courageous charm, then I might still have a chance. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if his silent charm wins her over? I think I got a 50-50. If he doesn't know how to speak, which he doesn't, usually. If he does know how to speak, actually, based on evidence like the Zelda TV show or the CDI games, I think if he did learn how to speak, I would have a 100% chance of keeping my girl. When Link speaks, historically, it has not been very good. I'll bring Chain Chomp. Yeah, you could bring Chain Chomp. Or a chicken. Yeah, it's true, he hates those things. bring a ton of chickens. You just need one, and then keep the other ones waiting outside, cracking their knuckles? I don't know. What a bird's got. Not knuckles. True. How freaking big this ponytail is. I feel like the ponytail even got bigger. I'll just place one chicken beside him and let the rest play out. He'll just naturally... Yeah, if he just punches the chicken, which he is, you know, I think, genetically inclined to do, as the hero of time, I think everything will just kind of resolve itself. Now, what side is your freaking little wispy on? I've drawn it on the right here. On the right, on the right. Okay, so on the right, it should be on the right. But I think I did it wrong. Even on this page. Nope, not on this page. Okay. And it should be, it's on the right. Okay, little wispy. But that looks dumb from this angle. I think I'll just, like, it'll be like a... like it's over here somewhere. It's in the blackened area already. Never give your characters little hair wispies. It becomes so annoying for continuity. I've dealt with this a billion times. In fact, I have to hide this just to make sure I actually... I'm trying not to spoil stuff, by the way. So... if you'll just give me uno momento, por favor, please? For the love of God, calm down. Gee, give me a sec, man. It's on the right in this one. Okay, I did it right on that page. What about this one? Okay, so it looks like the majority of the time I draw it on the right, but you'll notice my eyes, it's fine. Here you go. Right here, for example, I did it on the left, and on the left, so... And yet, even here, just a couple pages earlier, it's on the right. So I hate everything I do. All the time. But it should be on the right, most of the time. That's what I've learned. Okay, so we can bring these back now. Alright, there we go. Then we can bring this one back. And then I need to do this. And I think she would be wearing some kind of sandal based on the, what I've done so far in terms of the aesthetic. I'll draw that foot later. I'm so lazy right now. I've been drawing for like 2.5 hours. Gotta be almost 3, right? Yeah, almost 3 hours. You can't make me draw anymore. If you do, it's cruel and unusual. Then we can just block this in real quick. Draw a goblin now. I don't want to anymore. I'm just gonna I'm gonna become a billionaire and I'm gonna make somebody make my story for me as an animated television pilot. That's what I'm gonna do. And ain't nobody gonna stop me. I'll hire a bunch of YouTube animators. They're doing all this independent pilot stuff these days, which I am all about, by the way. I think it's cool that the YouTube animation scene has basically been forced. I don't think it's cool that they've been forced to do it, but I think that what they've decided to do as a result of working by yourself not being like just a thing you can do anymore. They've been forced to collaborate, and they're doing some cool stuff with that. You know, you got Vivzy Pop Studio doing Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel and all that stuff. And then you got the people that just did Lackadaisy. That pilot's pretty sick. I like that one. You got the people that did the independent Dragon Ball fan animation that was just so well done. They didn't even advertise it. It was just so good that it kind of blew up and got a bunch of traction anyway, which is dope. There's the Zurl animation pilot that he's doing, Monkey Wrench. There's all sorts of cool stuff happening these days, which is pretty cool. Not to mention all the Storytime animators doing a bunch of collab stuff these days. There's just a lot of collaborative spirit around. Because, well, there has to be for animation to survive these days. So that's neat. All these content, it's like the equivalent of an animator content house. Except, you know, they're not 14 and they don't have to all be annoying TikTok stars that live in the same place. I remember when actual content creator houses were a thing. Those have sort of died off as a trend, thank God. A few years back. But those were always just really annoying and stupid. I was not the target demographic, I don't think. I don't think I was a teenage girl. But, regardless, even if I was, I don't think I would have found them very interesting. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Okay, so one thing I do love about OSTs, if you just listen to them in full, is they'll just be like 3 of the same song in a row, with a slight variation. No, that looks bad, actually. Let's get that out of there. How the heck could I draw her from this? I know I have a page where she's facing this way. And there's the song again, but slightly different, I'm sure. And this should be on a different layer than this, which it is. Okay. What time is it? Yeah, I'll probably just block in this character's hair and then be done for today. You working today? Unfortunately, yes. And based on what the manager said, I could be applying for full-time as early as today. Which means I probably would start working full-time anywhere between next weekend or the week after. Next week or the week after. Which will be, I think I will just die. So, you know, if you'd ever hear from me again, that's, retail got me. What can I say? As it does so many of us. I just wanted a desk job. I just wanted to be a graphic designer. Is that too much to ask? Apparently so. Where I can do my job when the sun is still out, and also just listen to music while I'm doing it. I could listen to music out while I'm stocking shelves, I guess. Can't watch a live stream though while you're doing that. Doesn't really work that way. Twitch doesn't have an auto player that you can just kind of have audio happen with. They should. That'd make everything so much easier. But no, they usually anticipate that you watch live streams and not just listen to them. Listen to music at least? Nah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on the day. Sometimes it's too busy, and I just don't feel like distracting myself. When we have load days, and I've learned what those are, which is basically just, oh yeah, all this stuff got delivered today, put it on the shelf. It's like, oh, okay, fine, I will, but only because you're giving me money to do it. Not even a livable wage, though, mind you. Was it supposed to be like $22 an hour now for a livable wage in America because of all of the inflation stuff, and yet we still haven't even pushed for 15 yet? Nuts. Nuts. It's all nuts. We need French Revolution Part 2. I've been saying it. You don't need to kill anyone. I've also said that, but we do need to just take the rich people and, I don't know, just like shake them upside down for their loose change or something. I don't know. Just give me something. You don't need $400 billion. You can't even spend that much money in your lifetime. You can't do it. You can't. I think Twitch has an audio-only mode, but I never used it, so I'm not sure how it works. I think it would work, but I don't think it would let me, like, turn the screen off and have the phone in my pocket. I think the audio would stop as soon as I put the screen into sleep mode, is the issue. You know, I don't think it's like YouTube Premium or YouTube Music or whatever that lets you, you know, just shut your screen off and have the audio play anyway. I think Twitch would just, like, shut off entirely, unless you had the screen on at all times. And at that point, I'm not leaving my phone screen on inside my pocket, because who knows what could happen if that's going on. I would accidentally butt dial someone, or I guess thigh dial someone. I would open up all sorts of strange links and viruses, I'm sure, on accident. I would reach my phone out of my pocket 3 hours later and see just 18 different forms of pop-ups and weird ads. What website am I on? I don't even remember downloading this app. What's happening? My bank account would be empty. Just a picture of my butt uploaded to the internet, even though I never took one, it would just manifest somehow. My phone is one of those wallet cover things, so I can just leave the screen on. You're smarter about that than I am. I should do that. No butt dialing today. Check my Twitter account later. There would just be a post from my account that says, I don't even know how to tie my own shoes, and I would just embarrass myself. It's not even true. I do know how to tie my shoes. Think of a Goblin Bus service on your Rule 34 account for some reason. They could have. Maybe it's already happened. You don't know. You don't know. And you never will know. If I have anything to say about it. Anything but it. Alright, we've blocked in this hair. Let's flip her though, because I feel like it might look a little different. I gotta fix her schnoz, I think. Or her face shape? Maybe both. And then I'll get offline. Something. I gotta do something here so I don't lose my mind. No, the cheek is too low there. That's not terrible. And then I think we gotta move her mouth. Her mouth. Maybe we move it all over more here. Well, I don't know what angle I'm going for here. Maybe here's better. Yeah, that does look better, I think. I don't know about this, though. Flip one more time, and then I'll probably be good. Looks better to me. Okay. How far along in the prologue are you? I am on page... It says 6, but it's technically 7. I've barely even gotten started, unfortunately. So... I wouldn't say barely gotten started. I don't know. If I had to measure it out, let's see. Page 7. I'm at this part of the story. What have I mapped out? I have my sketchbook over there. Trucking along, though. I am trying. Let me see what I got mapped out. I got mapped up to page 11, page 12, and that gets us to about there. Maybe I'm like 7 pages ain't nothing to sneeze at. Is your sketchbook on a stool too? No, it was on my bed. I don't sleep with it, but that's where it was. I'm maybe like a 5th, maybe a 6th of the way through, if I had to guess. 7 pages. 7 times 5, 35, I don't know, something like that. Depends on how much I can fit on stuff. These chapters ain't gonna be your children's, your adolescent, your teen dystopia, no. Where each chapter is like 3 pages. Nope, these are gonna be longer chapters. But once I finish the prologue, I will start releasing pages. Now that I can be sure. And some of the pages won't take nearly as long because they'll be like action pages, and they're like, you know, 2-3 panels maybe. depending on what's going on. Hot dog, I know. It's freaking. I've maybe bit off a bit more than I should have for my first comic project. But I knew I would have it in me to have the discipline to finally commit to a project like this. If I tried to do this project even like a year or two ago, I would not have the discipline within myself. To have even made it this far, I probably would have quit like 15 pages in on chapter 1, but no, here I am. I did like 20-something pages for chapter 1, decided I wanted to do a prologue before it, and now I'm on chapter 7, page 7 technically of the prologue. So it's at least happening, at the very least. At least. And that's really all I can count on. It also is a problem because I was talking about this earlier on stream. You look at something like Full Metal Alchemist, I have the manga behind me. There's like no backgrounds for like most of these pages, and it's just so economical with how it tells the story, and I'm like, I need to learn how to be as economical as, because there's like maybe a gradient or two, and there's like, sometimes the panels, there's like no character in the frame. Like this page right here, there's characters talking, but there's nobody in the panel. There's just like a vial of water or something on a table. And it's just like, God, that is so much easier than having to draw a figure. You just drew a vial on the table because you didn't have to draw a person. You can just draw an object and then put some dialogue in it, and it's equally as compelling as if you drew the person saying it. You notice how the story tell itself? Yeah, she really does. Who the heck needs backgrounds? Rarely does she need them. Is crazy. So economical in her storytelling. I need to take some inspiration from the masters of keeping on schedule, which is the manga artists of Japan. Instead of, like, look at me, I'm over here being stupid. I've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 figures on this one page. I am an absolute moron. Nobody do this. Nobody needs to do that. The simplest panel is a hand. I don't know why I did this to myself. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no clue. I need to be more resourceful, but you know, that's something that I'll try to instill within myself later on. That's going to be a bit of a learned behavior, but for now, just click on this again, just because I like looking at it. Get the rulers out of here. And then we'll go to the end screen. And with that, that's going to be it for me. Tomorrow is Friday, so I should be able to do another one of these. Tomorrow. But yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you all for stopping by, whoever did and sees this maybe later or won't. You know what? Just thank you, everyone. God bless us, everyone. And yeah, I'll catch you all later. And bye-bye. It was fun, don't you lie to me. I learned about secret accounts and you'll never find them. Tee hee hee. You'll never find them.